Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video/podcast, I'll be discussing the Game 2 international friendly between the US women's national team and South Africa's women's national team. The US won 3-0 in the first friendly with 2 goals from Lynn Williams and 1 goal from Trinity Rodman. It was also announced Friday, September 22nd that Sofia Huerta had to return to Seattle due to a hamstring injury. That could be why she wasn't available in the first match. She was doing so well not being injured, especially when her team, OL Reign, had been dealing with a lot of player injuries during the season. I guess even Huerta isn't safe. Hamstring injuries, depending on the tear or injury, aren't as bad as, say, a knee injury, but they still suck. I pulled mine twice on 2 different occasions and was out for 2 or 3 weeks. On one of those occasions, I actually made it worse and it set me back longer, but that's a story for another time. Anyway, I'm going to try and keep this short because I actually don't have much to say about the US in these friendlies. I did like how the US played in Game 1. I think it went according to how Twila Kilgore and the team planned. It was a bit of a slow start in the first half of Game 1, but there was still good control and movement in the midfield, good connection between the midfield and attacking players, but the connection and chemistry in the attack and in the box is still needing more attention. It's getting there. It wouldn't be right if I said it was bad, especially since this is now Twila Kilgore's team, and this is a new start to the national team. As for the team's chemistry, it still needs work, but I'm sure it'll get to where it needs to be. The second half of Game 1 was a bit of a free-for-all when it came to the substitutes, but it was still good to see them because, like I mentioned in my last video, this US team is needing to learn or relearn how to play together, building that chemistry as a team and connecting on the pitch. Again, I'm sure it'll get there. One thing I'm a little worried about is the team's backline and defense. The team needs to do a better job at responding to South Africa's counterattacks and transitions. It mainly happened in the first half, but it got better as the match went on. The US was able to keep possession away from their defensive third. However, they need to make sure they're prepared for those through balls and long passes behind the back line. When it comes to the second friendly, I can imagine this is going to be a harder match than the first. South Africa is aware of how the US is going to play. Something South Africa could do is lock down their defense and just focus on counterattacking and transitions. If South Africa does decide to do that, the US backline and defense is needing to watch out for that. At the same time, South Africa could put pressure on the US midfield, force turnovers, and get some passes or through balls behind the US back line. Again, our defenders need to watch out for those. Usually our midfielders, Sullivan and Horan, do well when it comes to handling pressure in the midfield, but I'm interested to see how Coffey and even DeMello would do in this match under pressure. When it comes to the US's attack, obviously the attacking players are needing to connect with each other and where it counts. This is going to be a tough one because I'm expecting South Africa to lock down their penalty area. It's going to be harder for the US attack to break through. I would like to see more services and crosses and quicker touches and movement on the ball. I would like to see the US maintain pressure on South Africa's backline, but also on their midfielders. If we can win those battles in the midfield, we can get a sneaky ball or touch behind South Africa's backline that would hopefully find Morgan, Pino, Rodman, Williams, Fischel, whoever's in the attack. Anyway, that all being said, let's get into the lineup for this match. So the lineup. We have Casey Murphy in the goal this time around. For defenders, Naomi Girma, Tierna Davidson, Casey Kruger, and Crystal Dunn. In the midfield, we have Emily Sonnet, Andy Sullivan, and Lindsay Horan. And for forwards, Alex Morgan, Megan Rapinoe, and Trinity Rodman. And here are the substitutes. I'm a little surprised Vignola isn't available for this one. I thought she did really well in the last match against South Africa, but maybe Kilgore is wanting to see how the other defenders play. Mia Fischel, though, is available for tonight, so we could see her in the second half along with Shaw, Coffey, DeMello, or Purse. As for the rest of this lineup, I honestly like this back line with Girma, Davidson, Kruger, and Dunn. Strong defending partnership with Kruger and Davidson. I know Dunn and Kruger will do well on the wings, but also provide good support in the back line as well. Like I mentioned earlier, they still need to be on the lookout for South Africa's counterattacks and transitions. At the same time, I'm also interested in that center back pairing of Germa and Davidson. I don't think those two ever played together on the national team, so that will be interesting to see. We have Sonnet back in the midfield again. I guess that's going to be a regular thing, but both her and Sullivan will be able to provide good stability in the midfield along with Horan. I would like to see Coffey or DeMello come on in the second half to see how that changes the midfield. As for the forwards, I'm looking forward to see what Pino cooks up for us, since this is her final match with the national team. At the same time, I want to see more drive and pressure from the attack, along with better connection in the attack and in the box. That all being said, let's get into the first half. All right, so the first half, we are off. I wonder what Pino has cooked up for us. Knowing Pino, she's going to be wanting to go out with a bang / multiple goals. Maybe she'll be able to break through the South Africa back line. Anyway, 1 minute, Germa sends it up, cleared, US recovers. Sullivan just played over to Kruger, my god. Try going down the right side. That left side just isn't working for us at the moment. 2 minutes, ball up to Morgan, touched out. US corner kick headed away. Kruger recovers, up to Rodman. Rodman cross, Sonnet header, goes wide. 3 minutes, Horan attempt from D, goes over. Horan up to Morgan in the box. Morgan attempt, save. That was a good first touch by Morgan in the box. 4 minutes, great recovery by Dunn, sends it into the box. No one goes for it. Germa under pressure, kick back to Murphy. 6 minutes, Horan, bad giveaway. Sullivan recovers. Ball up for Rodman. Rodman touch for Morgan, collected by the keeper. Dunn making a run, taken away. 7 minutes, South Africa counterattack, ball goes out. South Africa cross, kicked away by Sonnet. US collects, good collective defending, very, very smooth. 8 minutes, Sonnet, Kruger foul, slams into a South African player. Actually, no fouls, surprisingly. Ball sent into the South Africa box. Morgan attempt goes wide. 10 minutes, great recovery by Dunn. Can't keep it though. South Africa counter. Germa gives Germa back to Murphy. 11 minutes, ball outside the South Africa box. Cleared. 12 minutes, ball in the US box. Panic defending from the back line. Why aren't Kruger and Germa clearing that? They were just standing next to the ball and not doing anything. South Africa plays it back. Horan, aggressive challenge, wins it back. Yeah, that was the weirdest thing I've seen from two really good defenders. It's like Kruger and Germa didn't know they were defenders and didn't know what to do with the ball. They were just staring at it. 13 minutes, ball up for Rodman making a run. Rodman forced off the ball. 14 minutes, ball sent into the box for Pino, goes out. 15 minutes, ball sent to the US box. Murphy collects. Horan to Sonnet, not on the same page. South Africa takes it away. US recovers. 16 minutes, Davidson up for Rodman, kicked away. 17 minutes, US corner kick, cleared. Morgan out of nowhere. Morgan crossed. Rodman puts it in. US 1-0. From the replay, that was a really great service from Kruger in for Morgan. 18 minutes, ball to the US box. Germa collects, back to Murphy. 19 minutes, Pino to Morgan, taken away. Sullivan foul, South Africa ball. Sonnet up to Pino, goes out. 21 minutes, Pino up for Rodman in the box. Rodman touch, kicked away. The team is reading each other really well. Ball to the US side, kicked away by Germa. 22 minutes, not the best touch by Kruger, taken away by South Africa. US recovers. 23 minutes, Kruger touch, goes out. 24 minutes, Dunn cross, goes out. Ball up to Pino, defended away. 25 minutes, Dunn fouls, South Africa ball. 26 minutes, Rodman touch to Horan, taken away. Sullivan fouled, US free kick. 27 minutes, Pino attempt from the free kick, goes over. Germa and Kruger's partnership looks slightly off. Germa would play it wide, thinking Kruger would be there, but it would go out. Actually, no, I think Germa tried to play it wide to Kruger, but didn't realize Kruger was right next to her. Anyway, Germa recovers for Kruger. 30th minute, Kruger, Morgan touch for Rodman. Rodman cross, South Africa collects. 31 minutes, South Africa counter, cut off by Kruger. Pino cross, Morgan scores, but Pino offsides. 32 minutes, Horan recovers, leaves it off for Rodman. Rodman attempt goes over. Kruger foul, South Africa ball. Kruger, Morgan plays it wide, but no one there. 33 minutes, Sullivan up for Pino, goes out. 34 minutes, Pino cross, Rodman leaves it off to Sonnet. Sonnet attempt blocked, kicked out. Sent back in, defended away. Before that, South Africa player down. She had some contact with Morgan, getting checked over by the trainers. She's okay. 36 minutes, Kruger up for Rodman. Rodman cross, no one there. 37 minutes, Morgan dispossessed, US recovers. Rodman making a run, gets around the keeper, waiting for support. Cross back to Pino, defended away. Oh, come on. 38 minutes, Pino cross goes wide. South Africa fouls, US free kick outside the box. 39 minutes, ball sent in, Sullivan touch, defended away. Davidson attempt, saved. Pino cross taken away, ball up for Morgan in the box, Morgan offsides. 40th minute, Sonnet is pressuring the back line for some reason. 41 minutes, ball to the US side, kicked away by Germa. 42 minutes, Sonnet, Morgan, can't get it to Kruger. Kruger recovers, gets it to Pino. Pino attempt from D goes over. I kind of wish Pino played that over to Horan. 43 minutes, that was a sly pass from Sonnet to Davidson. 44 minutes, great recovery by Dunn and good defending from Davidson. Dunn fouled, tripped, US free kick outside the box. 45 minutes, Pino sends it in, Morgan header goes wide. 2 minutes of added time, 46 minutes, ball to the US box, Germa recovers, up for Kruger, taken away. South Africa in the US box, Germa defending, Rodman running all the way back to defend, recovers and clears. 47 minutes, whistle blown, first half ends, US 1-0. Honestly, this was a good first half. A really good performance from the US. There's great control, movement, and possession in the midfield. Kruger created some good plays that led to some good chances for the US attack. Rodman looks good, Morgan is looking better. Overall, the team just looks good. I like the quick touches and movement in the attack and midfield. The connection and chemistry looks alright too. It's definitely something this team has been working on. It's even a step up from the last match. The downside about this half is the connection in the box and finishing. There's good connection between the attacking players, but in the box, that's another story. The team is connecting everywhere else on the pitch, but they need to connect in the box if they want to score goals. There's also been some good chances and services, but once again, they have to put those away. As for the defending, it looked shaky at the beginning, but it got better as the half went on. In the second half, we'll most likely get some substitutions. Hopefully, we'll get to see Coffey, DeMello, Shaw, or Official. Now, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. U.S. substitution, Germa out, Cook in. I like that Kilgore appreciates Alana Cook. 45 minutes, ball up for Pino. Pino plays it back, Cook sends it in, collected by the keeper. South Africa counter, U.S. recovers. 46 minutes, Kruger cross, kicked away. Rodman cross, saved. 47 minutes, great control by Sonnet. Ball sent into the South Africa box, misses Horan, goes out. 48 minutes, good pressure from Rodman and Pino, forced a South African player to put it out for a U.S. corner. 49 minutes, U.S. corner kick punched out. Sonnet heads it in. The ball goes over a defender and right into goal. U.S. 2-0. A Sonnet goal is not something I expected. Laura Harvey, somewhere in Seattle, is probably very happy. 50th minute, some good touches between Horan and Rodman. Horan brought down, hit behind the head maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. She's okay though. South Africa foul, US free kick. 51 minutes, Pino attempt from the free kick goes over. It was really close though. Lately, Pino's free kicks or attempts from free kicks have been very high, but this one was actually really close. At first, I thought it went in, but it went slightly over the goal. 52 minutes, U.S. substitution. Pino out, Purse in. Anyway, thank you, Pino, for your service on the U.S. women's national team. And thank you for all that you've done in women's soccer. 54 minutes, Morgan making a run into the box, tripped up, ball goes out. 55 minutes, U.S. having to defend now. Dunn recovers. 56 minutes, Kruger, Purse, tripped up, cleared. Cook to Horan goes out, 57 minutes, ball to the U.S. side. Ball sent into the U.S. box, headed away by Cook. Ball to the U.S. box, Sonnet back to Cook. Cook clears. 58 minutes, Rodman to Horan, kicked away. 59 minutes, Rodman attempt from D off the post. Purse sends it back in, misses Horan. Through ball for Morgan. Morgan attempt saved. 60th minute, long ball to the U.S. box, headed away by Cook. 61 minutes, ball up for Rodman in the box. Rodman offsides. 62 minutes, South Africa on the U.S. left wing, kicked away by Rodman. 63 minutes, South Africa corner kick, short, touched in. South Africa cross, blocked. South Africa cross, blocked and recovered by the U.S. Purse cross goes out. 64 minutes, U.S. substitutions. Morgan, Sonnet, and Dunn out. DeMello, Fischel, and Fox in. And there's Mia Fischel. 65 minutes, Rodman touch to Fischel, taken away. Oh, that was quick. 66 minutes, Horan to Rodman, taken away. South Africa cross, kicked away by Davidson. 67 minutes, South Africa corner kick, headed away, cleared by Rodman. Good recovery by Purse. 68 minutes, Horan touched the Fischel, not on the same page. Purse fouled, U.S. free kick. 69 minutes, ball sent in, headed away. U.S. starting to get sloppy in the midfield. South Africa counterattack, kicked away by Davidson. 70th minute, Horan up for Fox, kicked away. 71 minutes, U.S. offside, South Africa ball. Kruger down, trainers out to check on her. She seems to be okay, not sure if she'll continue though. And it's a confirmed no. 73 minutes, U.S. substitution, Kruger out, Williams in. So 3 back, Davidson, Cook, and Fox in the back line now. 74 minutes, Williams running into the box. Williams cross cleared. 75 minutes, Davidson up for Rodman. Rodman offsides. 76 minutes, South Africa making a run. South Africa cross. Murphy saves. We may want to rethink this 3-back thing. Ball in the U.S. box, touched off to Murphy. 77 minutes, DeMello fouled, shoved, U.S. ball. Horan up to DeMello, intercepted, U.S. recovers. 78 minutes, Williams up for Purse. Purse running past defenders, slams into one, still stays with the ball and still gets into the box, but it's kicked out for a U.S. throw-in. 80th minute, Purse to Fischel. Fischel leaves it up to Williams. Kick back to the keeper. Horan attempt goes over. 81 minutes, Purse cross. Horan attempt goes wide. South Africa goalkeeper down. Not sure what happened. Trainers out to check on her. She's okay. 84 minutes, U.S. corner kick save. Fischel scored, but fouled in the box. I mean, Fischel was the one being held. U.S. cross, Williams header goes over. 85 minutes, Fischel header into the box, goes to the keeper. DeMello, Fischel attempt from D goes just wide. Another really close goal. 86 minutes, DeMello fouls, South Africa ball. 87 minutes, Fischel making a run, up for Williams. Williams cross saved, no support in the box though. 88 minutes, good defending by Purse, plays it back, missed by Cook and Davidson. Selvin plays it back to Murphy. 89 minutes, Purse cross, Horan heads it down, DeMello slow to respond, saved. Sullivan fouls, South Africa ball. 90th minute, ball to the U.S. side, touched out by Davidson. 4 minutes of added time, ball to the U.S. box goes out. Did Purse drop back to the back line? 91 minutes, South Africa crosser attempt, saved by Murphy. Horan fouled, shoved in the back, U.S. ball. Rodman offside, South Africa ball. Fischel with some high pressure. I noticed in the Liga MX Femenil, she loves doing high pressure. 92 minutes, Williams, Horan dispossessed. 93 minutes, ball to the U.S. box, recovered by Williams. Feel like Horan should have come off earlier. 94 minutes, whistle blown, second half ends, U.S. wins 2-0. It was an alright second half. I think I preferred the first half. Things slowed down quite a bit in the final 20 minutes, but it was still a really good half. Control in the midfield was still good, but there were a few slip-ups here and there. I think we're still needing to figure out how the midfield will run without Horan and Selvin, because it seems like we're still very reliant on them to control things in the midfield. When Haring gets gassed, it's not a good time for the back line. When it came to the attack in the second half, the services and crosses were definitely there. I think I would have liked to see more though. However, the attacking players are needing to finish and put away those chances. It's like I said in the first half, we're connecting everywhere on the pitch except in the box. Granted, this team is still getting adjusted to one another. There are players who already play well together, but Kilgore is needing to get everyone else on the team up to speed. Chemistry and connection in this game looks good. You can tell it's getting better, especially when it comes to the US's touches and movement on the ball. We're starting to see this team relearning how to play together again, and hopefully it's something they continue to develop. Along with finishing, that's probably going to be the one thing that drives me nuts between now and the Olympics. So yes, there are things this US team is needing to work on, mainly in regards to the attack and mainly in regards to the attack. But when it came to these two friendlies, I think this is so far the best the US has looked all year. I guess these friendlies proved a good coach can go a long way. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.